Right. All right. Welcome back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, RC Mullen aviation enthusiasts all across the globe. We're with Barrett Hockhouse and his CASA C1...
No, 2.111.
2.111, yeah.
2.111.
Yeah.
I like to make the distinction because the movie Battle with Britain really turned me on to these airplanes.
Absolutely. So this is a model of a... Most people would say it's a Heinkel 111, but it's actually not. Barrett decided to do his up as a CASA 2.111, which is a Spanish-built variant.
If you look carefully on the ground, you'll see the engine exhaust stacks are up on top.
Oh, okay.
And the intakes it's got chin intakes right under the prop.
Okay. So that's really the only giveaways, right?
Probably. There's another major reason why this is a CASA and not a true Heinkel. This is actually modeled in the same markings, thanks Callie, to the Heinkel 111/CASA 2.111 that used to live with the Commemorative Air Force in Mesa, Arizona, which sadly crashed, 20 years ago this year.
Really, it did?
Yep.
Oh.
It used to live out here, and they were flying back in the Midwest and lost an engine on approach. And
that's all it takes.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I have memories of seeing our CASA 2.111 out at the at Falcon Field.
Okay.
When I was younger.
And what part of town is that?
It's Mesa.
Mesa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not far from here, actually.
No.
Just a 10-minute drive.
I remember when the B-25 flew over one year when we were out here. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Interesting story about this model.
Yeah.
I built it back in 2017 as a hand launch plane.
Okay.
So it had no bathtub ventral gun position.
Oh, okay.
And it was just for hand launching.
Uh-huh.
And we flew it, and it flew great. I remember it being really fast, but it was great hand launch airplane.
Yeah.
On the second launch and second flight that day, it had some sort of bad hand launch. For some reason, it pitched way up and then did a nosedive into the ground.
Stall.
So it sat around my shop for 2017, 18, 19, 20. What is that, like 5 years?
Yeah.
6 years?
Yeah.
And I always said I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to rebuild it.
Yeah.
And I finally did, like around Christmas time. I finally got back to it.
All right.
And this time I gave it some small E-flight landing gear.
Okay.
So I could add the ventral gun position.
Yeah, which looks cool, by the way, a little bathtub gun position down there.
And it's stupid how much I love this thing right now.
Yeah.
I build big airplanes, great looking airplanes, and I'll show you this is actually a very simply made fuselage.
Yeah.
It's not quite full fuselage,
right.
But it's not quite profile either.
Right.
It's just a silly little way of building a rounded fuselage.
Well, like John Morgan used to build a lot of those. He'd be these semi-flat sided semi-pro aircraft, but boy, from the side.
I remember he did some Buffaloes like that.
Oh yeah, I've got one of them, and it's just, God, they fly great.
And it really looks not bad when it's on the ground.
And the Helldiver that's currently sitting in the hangar, there was a John Morgan Helldiver. That thing looks even better still. You're like, gee whiz. So yeah,
but it was just quick and easy to build. The decals on there and the paint job make it really look nice.
Yeah.
And I've just been having a ball with it. Last weekend it flew 3 times in one day, and that was more flights than it ever had in the years before that.
Wow, okay.
So
well, it flies good. What's it flying on?
It's flying on, I can't remember the KV, but these are about equivalent, again, to 450s, maybe 400 Outrunners.
Okay.
3-cell, it's got a little 1800 3-cell LiPo in there.
1800 3-cell? My
roaring
God.
top. Pretty much all my batteries are roaring top at this point.
You know,
it does great.
You get the most out of your power systems. I can't believe it.
Well, remember, this thing could easily hand launch.
Sure, okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, so we're with Barrett Hockhouse. We're at Arizona Electric Fest 2023, and this is not a Heinkel AG-111. This is a CASA 2.111 or 2.111.
Landing.
And they were license made by the CASA Aircraft Corporation in Spain for a number of years after World War II. And this aircraft featured prominently in the Battle of Britain, 1968. Here we go. Barrett's axiom. Doesn't matter what happens up in the air. All that matters is how it lands.
My old one last year, so I got a whole almost extra air.
Outstanding. Outstanding. All right. Thank you, Barrett.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's
As you can see,
let's find a place here where you can show us the guts.
basically I made like a hot pot. I call them hot pocket fuselages.
I like
Because they're
that.
pinched at the top and the bottom,
Yeah.
and spread out in the middle by former. It does have like a flat front on the end.
Okay.
But you know, when it's all painted up, you really don't even notice.
No,
And
no.
This becomes the hatch. For
Yeah.
the battery.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. There's a little tiny battery. That's it.
Advertisement for Roaring Top.
Yeah.
And then that snaps back into position. It's really all in how you paint it
Yeah.
and get the decals.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great looking plane.
Again, it's got the exhaust stacks up here and the chin intakes under here.
Right.
Indicative of the Spanish license built copy.
Yeah.
And, you know, ever since I was a kid, teenager, growing up in the 90s, watching Battle of Britain on VHS,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
was very cognizant of the difference between the CASA 111
Yep.
and the Heinkel 111.
Yep.
The Hispano 1112
Yep.
and the Messerschmitt 109.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
cognizant of those differences.
Oh, yeah.
And I liked the license built copies.
Yeah.
I grew to like them.
Yeah. Not bad, brother. All right. Well, thank you for letting me join you. Thanks for the walk around. And much more to come. Thank you, Barrett. He's got just kind of like the Joker said in Batman. Where does he get these wonderful toys? But that's Barrett's collection right there. But any event, hey, we're at the Arizona Electric Fest. The crowd's starting to build, as you can see. The flight line's starting to build, as you can see. Should be a good one. So stay tuned. More to follow. More to come. Thanks for joining us out here in Arizona. Blue skies and all the best for just doing it. And again, much more to come from the Arizona Electric Fest. Cheers, everybody.